Hello, my loves. How are you? Hope all is well with you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Guys, today I want to do a walkthrough for you guys. And this is a pretty cool deck. I've had it for a while. And I haven't had time to get any of these reviews done. I know it's been a while since I've done a review. But this is called the Nature Spirit Tarot. This is a 78 card deck. And a book for the journey of the soul. And the illustrations, it's illustrated and written by Jean Marie Herzel. And here is the box. It comes with a slide out, so it just slides right out like this. And it's a nice box, very nice hardcover box. This was, in the US, it was right around $35. Okay, so let's read the back of this. It says, weaving the wisdom of tarot with the vastness and mystery of the natural world, artist Jean Marie Herzel offers this 78 card full color tarot deck and hand painted watercolors that feature the colorful language of flowers and the esoteric and symbolic images of plants, birds, insects, reptiles, and gemstones. The symbolism of each card is derived from various traditions of the world, including Native American, Celtic, the Eastern and Western philosophy. In the accompanying guidebook, each card description opens with the traditional tarot meaning of the card, followed by a detailed explanation of the symbolic meaning of the specific plants and animals the card features. The book explains the connections between each life form shown in the card's tarot archetype, further illuminating the meaning of the card and how it relates to the natural world. Personal development and the journey of the soul, revealing a new vision of both the surrounding world and the unexplored territory within. Jean Marie Herzel is a self-taught artist, specializing in watercolors and hand-painted drums. After a life-threatening illness in her late 20s, she left her career as a librarian to pursue her lifelong dream of being an artist, focusing on the flora and the fauna of nature. Through her artwork, she found a pathway to a deeper understanding of life and nature. The founder of the Natural Spirit Art, she lives in the Pacific Northwest. This printing was by Bear and Company of Rochester, Vermont. Okay. So again, here is the box. All right, let's get into these cards. I have not looked at these cards at all, you guys. So we'll look at them together. Okay, so here is the book. Same color, same as the front of the box. And this, let's see here. The copyright on this, it says text and artwork copyright 2014 and 2021. It was originally published in 2014 under the title Nature Spirit Tarot. Encounters with Nature and the Journey of the Soul. Okay, so the copy I have here is the newer version, okay? So it goes into the table of contents. It has the introduction, and then it goes right into the major arcana, the minor arcana. She has, the suits are all the same. So it's cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. And then she goes into classic tarot spreads. And then it has about the author. So, like I said, I haven't read this book at all. But it looks like a very nice book. She has about 2 pages of each for each of the major arcana. The minor arcana is 2 pages also. So very nice illustrated book. It is in color with just the picture up here in the corner. So very nice. And then the inside of the box, you get the two sections here with the, it's not plastic. It is the, yes, it is plastic. So it has the plastic insert. I'm not fond of these inserts because they don't make them deep enough. And the cards tend to slide. So I'm not a huge fan of these inserts, and they were individually wrapped for the cards. I want to show you the backs here. So here's the backs of the cards. Very pretty backs. I don't care for the white. I mean, personally, I would have done a color on here. I might end up edging this in maybe a green. Okay, so let's get into these cards here. Let's see. Okay, so the first one we have, open this book up. I'll go by the book too. So the first card I have here is the Fool. Put some under my arm. Oops. Get situated here. So here is the Fool. Very beautiful card. It has the hummingbird in there, and it says it is native to just one small isolated forest region in Peru. This hummingbird is highly endangered due to the loss of habitat, but conservation measures have been taken to create a wildlife conserve for the area of this unique bird. Okay. So basically she goes into, and it explains the Fool. Okay, it says the Fool represents the descent of spirit into matter. Its message exists as the number 0 or nothingness, and represents the unknown life force from which all things emerge and to which they return. Okay, so she goes into the meaning of the card. She goes into what the Fool represents. She goes into the meaning of what is in the card here. She goes into the wild plantain. She goes into each single thing that is in this card. So this card has the wild plantain, lobster claw, parrot flower, false bird of paradise is all in this card. And then she goes into explain. So very nice, detailed book with this. And I'm not going to read all of them, guys. I'm just going to, I'll show you the cards and tell you what the main ones are in here. The next one is the Magician. And this is the Merlin Falcon. It has mushrooms. It has the Western Sword Fern and the Eastern Ponhan Dragonfly in this card. Very beautiful cards. I love the illustrations on these. Okay, so the next one is the High Priestess. And this is the Snowy Owl, the Ponderosa Pine, the Blue Lotus, and Tulips, Queen of Night, and White Dream tulips. Those are the two tulips. I love how they she did the black and the white. I love that. Absolutely beautiful. Then we have the Empress. Gorgeous Empress card. This is the Indian pea fowl, the white willow, common wheat, the giant onion, and the western wild ginger. Then we have the emperor. Look at that. Gorgeous. I love the yellows. This is the Indian peafowl. The ram's head lady slipper orchid. The orb and scepter. And then we have topaz. Beautiful. We have the hierophant. And that's the northern cardinal. Wild Perry rose. Western white trillium. We have the triple cross and keys. Beautiful. I love cardinals. Next, we have the lovers. And this is red-sided garter snake and the blue striped garter snake. Chinese wisteria. I love wisteria. And the 1,000-petaled locust. Beautiful. We have the chariot. Belted kingfisher. The American alligator. The white cypress vine. And Gladiola's Nova Lux. I like Gladiola. My daughter's favorite flower is Gladiola, so. Then we have the strength card. And that's the Hercules beetle. White ermine moth. And the herb garden. I was wondering what she'd put down for the hermit card. Oops, I got two of them here. There's the hermit. We have the hermit thrush, the ginkgo tree, and Solomon's seal. Wheel of Fortune. Marbled orb weaver. Camellia lovelight. The 4 directions of the wheel. And the 4 corners of the card. Very cool. It says they are depicted by totem plants of the 4 fixed astrological signs. Wheat represents Taurus and the element of earth. It represents prosperity, riches, and fertility. The dandelion is the symbolic of Leo and the element of fire. It is also considered prolific. It is known as the oracle of time. Then we have the rhododendron, which is the symbolic of Scorpio, the element of water. It represents caution and self-control. The orchid is the symbol of Aquarius and the element of air, and it represents ecstasy, beauty, and magnificence. Justice. This is a sweet coltsfoot, banded alder borer, black-eyed Susan. The hanged man. Western red-backed salamander. Morning glory, heavenly blue. And the white oak. Then we have death. That's the common blackbird. We have the European yew tree. Rosa rambling rector in the white. And the common green bottlefly. And we have temperance, which is the great blue heron. My glasses keep falling down. Cowslip, the common reed, and the goldfish. Oh, and we also have fluorite in there. The gem. Next we have the devil. Spiny devilfish. The devil's club. And the seahorse. Here we have tower, which is the turkey vulture. Blackthorn and the dead tree snag. We have the star card. White tern. White toppled picture plant. Pitcher, as in a pouring pitcher. Broad-leafed starflower. The moon. Pink spotted hawk moth. The moonflower. Obelisk. We have the sun. It's the golden eagle. Sunflower. Double terminated citrine. Here's your crystal. Next we have judgment. And that is the lard red damselfly, the trumpet lily, and common sweetgrass. And we have the world. And that is the world tree, or the tree of life. In the four corners of the card, we have tiger lily, the laurel, paper birch, and yellow water lily. Then we go into the minor, and it says here the cups, vessels of the water element and our emotional aspect. So it's all about your emotions, right? Your cups. Hold on just a second. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, guys. Pup wanted in, and he'd be out there barking in about a minute if I didn't let him in. So, all right. So, Ace of Cups. We have the white calla lily. Clear quartz geode, Western and Pacific bleeding heart, and the Luna moth. Here we have the Two of Cups. We have the roses, the red and the white. Pacific tree frog, and the small mayfly. Now the kitty wants in. The kitty's not coming in. The Three of Cups. It's the California quail, huckleberry, the wild strawberry, snowberry, and the common oat. Be interesting once you pull some cards and see how these all relate, you know. It's really pretty cool. Next we have the Four of Cups. And we have the brown-lipped banded snail, or grove snail. Rowan tree, or the mountain ash. Five of Cups is the Brant's cormorant, moonseed. We have the chives and the coneflower. Looks like the calla lilies are in all of these. The Six of Cups. Common green grasshopper. Streamed violet or yellow wood violet. The Seven of Cups. Pink tongued skink. And then here it says the common plants of the Seven of Cups. The cherry blossom, the walnut, pears, I can never say this word, nasturtium, wheat, corn, dandelion. The Eight of Cups. Chinook salmon. And then we have sweet pea. The Nine of Cups is the yellow bear caterpillar and the common fig. Oh, this is a beautiful card. Ten of Cups. The bearded iris. Trumpeter swan. Okay, then we're going to go on to the Page of Cups. The harlequin bug. Primrose. Trailing arbutus. This is nice because it gets you to learn some of the different flowers and the different things that you didn't know. So that's pretty cool. Of course, I love nature, so. The wood duck. This is the Knight of Cups. And she also has the regular names of the flower. Yellow flagged iris, and I will not try to say those. The Queen of Cups. The Western honeybee. The orange tree. And the American water willow. King of Cups. This is the Common Crane, the King's Scepter, and the American Mistletoe. Okay, now we're on to the Wands. And here she says, moving through fire from intellect to intuition and creativity. So the Wands are about creativity, right? We know that. So here's the Ace of Wands. We have lavender, the 7-spotted ladybug, and the amethyst. Two of Wands is the American robin, the white ash tree, and the yellow poppy. See, I've never seen a yellow poppy. I've seen the orange. I have orange poppy, but I've never seen the yellow poppy. So, Three of Wands. This is the red-tailed hawk. And the common apple. Four of Wands is the European elder tree. Another one of my favorite old-fashioned flowers, the hollyhock. And butterflies. The Five of Wands, the Roman chamomile, and beetles. She says that there's 5 different beetles in this card. We have the Eastern Hercules beetle, the metallic wood-boring beetle, the click beetle, the flower chafer, and the nut tall blister beetle. The Six of Wands is the garden tiger moth, the mountain laurel, and Wilson's magnolia. Beautiful. Seven of Wands is the common meadow katydid and the English holly tree. The Eight of Wands is the field horsetail and lavender. Nine of Wands is the Jersey tiger moth. And the garden nasturtium. That's if I said it right. I always get that. I can never say that word. I know what it is, but the Ten of Wands is the woodpecker, the pleated woodpecker, and the Douglas fir. These are beautifully illustrated, guys. I hope it shows up as well on camera as it does in my hands. The Page of Wands, Canadian fire beetle, the blue pod lupin, blue pod lupin, 7-spotted ladybug beetle. This bird's beautiful. The Major Mitchell cockatoo. Great mullein. She even tells you, like on that Moulin, she tells you that it's a biannual. She'll tell you. The Queen of Wands. Dilemma Orchid Bee. And the Copper Queen Orchid. I love orchids, but I cannot get them. I don't kill them, but they never bloom again once I get them. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. King of Wands. American Kestrel. And Common Hazel. The hazel tree. Okay, now we're on to the swords. And it says, courageously soaring on air currents of the mind to face duality and illusion. So, representation of swords. Eastern diamondback rattlesnake. The Indian lotus. Mexican hat. And the cinnabar. The Two of Swords is the Great Egret. And the hedge bindweed or field bindweed. I like that she does have the scientific names on here, but some of those scientific names are so hard to read that I'm not going to do those. Three of Swords is the purple passion flower. Beautiful. Four of Swords. Whoops. Let's get one card. Praying Mantis. Northern Red Oak. And of course, Lily of the Valley. Beautiful. Five of Swords is the Northern Goosehawk and the Bay Laurel Wreath. Six of Swords. The Western Skink. Never heard of the Western Skink. Indian Pond Lily. Cecile Bellworth. Or Wort. Bellwort. Seven of Swords is the Stellar Jay. And the Trumpet Honeysuckle. We have the Eight of Swords is the Black Widow Spider. Poppy Anemone. Or anemone. I always call it an enemy. Anemone. The Nine of Swords is the Widow Skimmer Dragonfly. And Belladonna. The Ten of Swords, Western Tiger, Swallowtail, Caterpillar. And the Trembling Aspen. Very different names of different, animals that we don't usually see in a lot of the card decks. Usually they're all the same, most of them. Page of Swords is the Firefly. the American carrion beetle, and the spring crocus. The Knight of Swords is the greater roadrunner, and the beaver tail cactus. Queen of Swords, common paper wasp, and the common sage. If you guys have the older deck, let me know what the difference is, you know, because I don't have the older deck. So let me know if there's any difference, what the difference is in these. The King of Swords, the Northern Raven, and the Western Red Cedar. And next, we're off to the Pentacles, okay? Grounding the energies of earthly manifestations. So the Ace of Pentacles is the painted turtle, trumpet daffodil, and the obsidian. I would have thought she would have had some more gems in these, but she does have some. The Two of Pentacles, the American flamingo, the broadleaf cattail, and the English ivy. It made me laugh when I saw the flamingo, because when my girls were growing up, I wanted to put flamingos in the front yard, and they had a fit. We're not having those plastic flamingos in the front yard, Mom. So it was funny. It just made me laugh when I saw that. Three of Pentacles, the black carpet ant, and the Kalahara amaryllis. Four of Pentacles is the sacred scarab. Oh. Let's show you the card, guys. Excuse me. And the red clover. I love this representation of the Five of Pentacles that she has here. The red-breasted nuthatch. Isn't that amazing? And the garden snowdrop. This card's all about hope, you know. We have the Six of Pentacles is the giant silk moth. The bamboo. Pip Sisuia, I think is how you say it. Never heard of that. Seven of Pentacles. Northern Oreo. And the fox grape. The Eight of Pentacles. Eurasian skylark. Clematis, the Barbara Jackman. And the smoky quartz crystal. The Nine of Pentacles is the African spurred tortoise. European peacock butterfly. And the garden strawberry. Ten of Pentacles. We have corn, beans, squash, the common honeybee. It's a pretty card. Okay, then we're on to the Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Green tiger beetle. And the purple coneflower. The Knight of Pentacles. Varied thrush. And the common garlic. I grow common garlic. It's so pretty the way that it curls, you know, when it grows. We have the green, or the Queen of Pentacles is the golden northern bumblebee. The scarlet daylily, red rim. I love lilies. Favorite flower ever. Northern blue violet. Sphagium moss. And the last card, guys, is the King of Pentacles, and this is the blue grouse, the common blackberry, and the American elm tree. Beautiful cards. Great card stock. Very nice. In the book too here, she has a 1-card draw, the 3-card spread, horseshoe spread, and or the 7-card spread. She has the Celtic cross spread, and then it has about the author. And it has like a little survey card to receive the latest catalog free of charge. So awesome. Awesome book. It says related interests. She has some books on here. Tree Angel Oracle deck, the Heart Path Oracle deck, the Hoodoo Tarot, astrological reading cards, the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot, Shabini Amani Angel cards, the Archangel Gemstone Guardians cards, and Inner Child cards. And they're all by the Inner Traditions, the Bear and Company. So again, guys, this is a Nature Spirit Tarot by Jean Marine Herzel. So I hope you like this walkthrough, guys. Beautiful deck. I think it's going to be a very interesting deck to work with. I love the, you know, the card stock. I love that she talks about each one of the symbols in the deck. So it's going to be a fun one to work with. So again, guys, if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. And I'll see you guys at the next walkthrough. Sorry it's been so long since I've done a walkthrough, but I've been very busy. So love you guys. I'll see you next time.